Good afternoon, everyone, from the wonderful Universal Orlando Resort. We're going to start off here in City Walk today because this is another one of our ever so famous update vlogs. We're just going to be wandering around between the two parks, that is Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and of course out here at Universal City Walk to check up on some of the holiday offerings that we were not able to see in our initial Universal Holidays vlog last week. It's also a bit of a chilly one out today. I'm wearing a windbreaker and just trying to stay warm despite my cold Starbucks drink that I do have. I needed caffeine, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're gonna start off here in City Walk because there are some things new today actually that I was not expecting to be out, and I'm definitely going to show them off here in this video. So let's just get this video rolling and go about our day. Now to start off here in City Walk, actually right across from where I was doing that intro, is the Green and Red Coconut Club, which is basically a play on words from the Red Coconut Club, which sits here year-round at the resort. This actually opens later today, believe it or not. You can see over here at this half rolled up door is where you could buy, of course, your holiday merch, featuring Earl the Squirrel, of course. Yeah, and it's cool that they're doing this because it was just the Dead Coconut Club for the Halloween season, but as soon as the holidays kicked off into full gear, that closed, and now they are preparing to welcome in the Green and Red Coconut Club. This opens later today. Don't know if we're gonna come back and see it or stay that late, but it definitely seems like a place that we'll have to check out sometime this season. Now this isn't holiday related, but right behind me you got the Universal Great Movie Escape, which is going to be a new escape room coming to Universal Orlando Resort very soon. They advertised it as opening in fall of this year, and since we are almost to winter, I don't know what's going on. They have not announced anything, but the construction walls behind me are actually down. They have taken them down and put up all the signage, and so the outside of it at least looks very close to being finished. I believe that they might even be done with the outside. I have not seen any work done to the sort of attraction recently, so very exciting. Hopefully it can open any day now. We have not heard anything, like I already said, but we will definitely keep our eye on this because I've actually never done an escape room, believe it or not, so I am very excited to go in and check this out, whatever Universal has up their sleeves, because I'm sure it'll be great. And now moving on to our next piece of news that sort of popped up out of nowhere in the middle of the night. That is Mistletoe Pines Village. Now this was one of my favorite holiday offerings from last year that I was kind of sad that they didn't open with it this holiday season, because I honestly thought they weren't going to do it again, and I was like, why not? It's a perfect merch opportunity just to sell unique and cool merchandise pieces for the holiday season here at the parks. They decided to do it out here in City Walk for the second year in a row. That's right, Mistletoe Pines Village. So let's just go ahead and walk through it because I really want to see it. Okay, to start things off, you've got a truck out here from Earl's Tree Farm. Nice photo opportunity. You turn around, and you got the main sign for Mistletoe Pines Village, and then nothing else. This is kind of underwhelming. All right, let's unpack some things. Now I know that this was probably a last minute thing because they only have the truck right over here to my right, the main Mistletoe Pine sign right over there. Can't speak. And then you've got this nice photo opportunity right behind me with the sign. Yeah, my guess is that they are not finished because I know last year they did go all out. It was like a cute little Christmas village right out here in City Walk, which was very nice. And so I assume that they're just not done. Over the next couple days and weeks maybe, they'll probably be adding more to it because that's very disappointing if not. But I am very excited if they do decide to bring the entire thing back, because I absolutely loved it last year. But if you do look over here on the main photo opportunity, there are some nice Easter eggs to the tribute store, which I definitely enjoy. One of my favorite Easter eggs is for Gerg the llama. In other pieces of news, ignore this long line right here to get in for the Orlando Informer meetup. Right out here, you got the giant balloon, the Macy's balloon for the Universal Holiday Parade back out here in front of the main arches into the park. This was absent last week, last time I was here. So glad that they just brought it out here, a nice little photo op before you head into the park. And okay, now sitting right behind us is E.T. Adventure, and we just got word that they have basically revamped the smells and scents that you experience on this classic attraction. Now this is great because the forest scent, as you all know, has been a staple of the Universal theme park for as long as I can remember, because this is the only ride left from opening day of the park that still is inside, open for operation, and we're about to go take a ride because I'm very curious what these smells are. I have also heard that it's not just the forest scent they revamped, they also added new smells throughout the experience. Like, you're gonna smell the city air as you fly over LA, like the city landscape, or you're gonna smell the smoky, like, fumes and volcanic ash from the green planet when you land there on the attraction. So we're gonna go on in and check this out because I'm very curious how it'll play out into the experience, the overall experience. So we're gonna go on in. Lucky for us, it's only a 10-minute wait, so it should be a relatively quick visit to help E.T. save his homeworld, and then I'll give you my kind of full review on what I think of these new classic scents that they have added into the attraction. Alright, I got my intergalactic passport to go help E.T. You know what, I think I can actually smell a considerable difference in the queue, and I'm not even to the main forest portion yet. It kind of smells like they sprayed it with Kleenex, if I'm being completely honest with you, just based on where I'm standing right now. Definitely smells very fresh and new. I like it. I like that they're updating the parks like this. Yeah, as I head deeper into the forest, the smell has kind of been lost. Like, it still smells like it should, just not as strong as it did in the doorway when I first entered the queue.
We got some unauthorized people entering the base. Wait, they got E.T. They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off. Whoa, watch it! Keep away! Look, they're flying!
Okay, and so the new and improved E.T. Adventure scents. Shockingly, the ride experience is made that much better overall with these new scents. I actually could smell hints of like a sea kind of beach scent as you're flying over the city. Apparently that's supposed to be an LA coastline, who knew? But yeah, and then you could smell the volcanic ashes as you're going, as you arrive to the green planet, and then of course more of the famous forest scent as you're flying through the beginning of the ride. So overall, 10 out of 10 with these new updates. I love just the small changes and updates that Universal has been making to the park. I mean, if you walk around pretty much all over, I know it can be an eyesore from times and times, all this construction going on and the refurbishments happening, but they are everywhere throughout the park. And it honestly means that Universal is just taking that extra step to giving guests that overall experience that they are famous for. I'm glad that they are not getting rid of this classic opening day attraction and instead deciding to update it to make sure that it is up to par with some of the other newer experiences on their way. I almost was trumpeted by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Earl the Squirrel. Oh my gosh, it looks like he's done meeting. I had just missed him, it looks like. He came from over there. I heard some large footsteps behind me. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? Who is creeping up on me? And then I turned around and almost got smacked in the face by him. But on the contrary, they do have, I don't know if they've had these or this the whole holiday season, but they have a special pass holder area to watch the Macy's Holiday Parade, which starts and ends right there. And then in other news, this entire section of the New York area of the park is actually under hot set or production. It is under a production. A live filming is taking place right here at Universal Studios. I'm going to show you from around the other side because basically this whole street back here is blocked off for the filming. Let's take a quick stroll around the corner to the other side so I can show you that right now. And so out here across from Revenge of the Mummy, here is what we are working with. You could just see that a lot of the street is being taken up for this filming shoot. I heard it was some Brazilian broadcast thing. I don't know much about it. I don't know if that's actually entirely accurate. But yeah, you can see that they're moving around some stuff. I think they might be packing up because this filming shoot has been going on the past couple of weeks. So they might be done, for all I know. And then this area of the park will reopen soon. I don't know. But very cool that they are starting to utilize the filming aspect of Universal Studios again. And now last time we did an update vlog around the park, I told you I would try to find Earl around, hidden inside the massive Christmas tree they put up. Let's try to go and take a closer look and see if we could find that little rascal, because he does like to hang out inside right around this general area. It looks like I found a wild Earl. Well, let me try to zoom in there. There he is, just poking his head out. And so I guess I was looking on the complete opposite side of the tree that I was supposed to be looking at. Because last year I believe he was around the corner, but this year he's over here on this side, directly across from the Mummy back there. And for reference, the tribute store is right down there. So yeah, if you want to come to the park and try to look for Earl, this is where you're going to find him. How's it going, everyone? Alex here, now coming to you from the wonderful, the fabulous Universal's Islands of Adventure, because this is sort of off topic from the holiday offerings around the park. So, today, get ready for this. We are going to hit a massive milestone here on the channel. Here, come a little closer. Today, we plan on hitting 100 rides on the Jurassic World VelociCoaster. 100 rides on my favorite coaster of all time. That is going to be the VelociCoaster right over there on the other side of the lagoon here in the park. I am currently at 98 rides as of right now, and so I just have to ride it twice. That is going to be the main content coming to you from over here at this side of the resort. Now, the coaster opened almost a year and a half ago. It opened in the summer of 2021 right here at the resort, and since then it has been my favorite coaster of all time. I have ridden over 100 unique theme park coasters in my life, and VelociCoaster, number one, as I almost trip on this railing right here. It shoots you off at 70 miles per hour, 4 inversions, and so much fun. 155 feet up in the air on that massive top hat. I love it. Let's head on over there because the park closes early today for the Orlando Informer meetup, and I just gotta go get on this thing right now. Okay, so it looks like the wait as of right now is 50 minutes for the VelociCoaster. That's not too bad. We're gonna make our way over there now to go hop on this thing and get our last 2 Raptor runs in. I'm excited. But on the contrary, just look at how beautiful Seuss Landing looks as you're stepping into it at night. It also looks like the Who's are out today. Always love to see them. And now as I approach the main entrance to the VelociCoaster, some of you may be like, 100 rides, what's the big deal? As it goes above me. But to me, this is just something special. There's something special and unique about this coaster that it's just different from anything else anywhere in the world. I mean, come on. It's pretty incredible if you've ridden it yourself. Let's just hop in line now though, because we are running out of time, and go get these 2 rides in, and then I'll call it a day. Just like that, guys, we just completed 2 rounds on the Jurassic World VelociCoaster to get our 100th Raptor run. Incredible. I cannot tell you just how happy I am with being able to achieve this. It's been a long time coming. I did not expect it to take this long actually to being able to hit this goal and achievement, but the parks have definitely been busier, so I've just not been able to make it out to the parks as much as I would like to, because the crowds have definitely been scaring me away. And then even when I would only ride VelociCoaster 1 or 2 times a visit, which is definitely different than when it first opened and I would come and ride it all the time. And so everyone, that's gonna do it and conclude this episode of ParkTwister right here from the beautiful Universal Orlando Resort. We saw a lot, we did a lot, and we accomplished a lot today. It still blows my mind. 100 Raptor runs. Now I know some of my personal friends have actually gotten more rides than that than I have, but I mean, for me, as someone who actually keeps track of it and is very passionate about a single coaster made by my favorite manufacturer, Intamin, it just means a whole lot to me, more than it might other people, and that's why it matters very much, and I hold that very dear to me. I mean, they're still running the ride over there. It is actually past park close. The park closed early today at 7 o'clock because they are going to open it up soon for the Orlando Informer meetup, which unfortunately I will not be participating in today. So we're going to have to be getting out of here very soon. I'll see you in the next one, guys. We have a lot more Universal and Disney content on the way. So as the Seuss trolley plays us out, where is it? There it is. As the Seuss trolley train plays us out, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.